Hey everybody, it's Rue Sims here and welcome back to my channel. So this video is going to go over 30 plus overrides for your game to make it more realistic, more aesthetic, just overall better. I also have like one functional mod in here that I want to go over just because I found it and I thought it was really cool. But let's start with the infant stuff. The first thing is this infant mat override. So this is the rug that spawns when you place an infant on the floor. The default is not this, it's like this checkered item. But what this mod does is it replaces that checkered one with the object that you can get different swatches for. So as you can see, if you guys have played with infants in your game, you probably recognize this checkered rug that automatically places when you place your infant down. So it just replaces it with the actual object. It's not an object, like if you try and move it, it'll say it can't find the object, but it just makes it cuter in my opinion. Oh, one thing I need to mention, keep in mind for like all of these items, you can only download one for your game because it is an override. If you have more than one, it just won't work. So make sure you only download one if there's like multiple swatches. For this one, I only downloaded the animal. I think it's really cool. They also have a no rug one in case you just like don't want a rug to spawn under your infant. You have that option too. Next, I want to show off this infant bath seat replacement. As you can see, it replaces the default egg looking bath seat. Oh, actually, let me pause real quick because I have two overrides that are showing here. So the first one is, like I said, this bath seat, and I also got a rubber duck replacement, and it overrides the in-game mesh with this one. And again, this is one where there's multiple color swatches. This is what the bath seat looks like. They have like 4 color swatch options. Like you saw that I downloaded the pink one. And then for the rubber duck, as you can see, like this is the mesh I just showed you in game, and this is what it looks like in like just regular Sims, which is crazy to me. I never like, it's not something that you may pay attention to, but this change just makes such a difference to me. It makes your game look so much better. So these are all the swatches that you can get. I went for the standard yellow, but honestly like the light green or the light pink I might try out next. Like it's just a little change that makes the game so much more aesthetically pleasing. The last infant override I want to go over is the override for this infant prop in cast. It's really simple. It's literally just a recolor. So the original one is like this really bright blue, I'm pretty sure. But what this override does is it gives you a few like more simple aesthetic swatches that you can replace that one with. So as you can see, these are the options. You can get black, white, beige, or yellow. I just think it makes the cast look a little bit more aesthetic. Okay, the next mods I want to go over are food mods. The first food override is a more cafe foods override. So if I go to order food, we have like a whole bunch of new stuff here. Usually it was just like to go or for here. You could get like a croissant and like a few pastry items, but now you can get a bunch of cakes. Like you can get, oh my god, Black Forest sounds so good. You can get birthday cake, pineapple upside down, bunny cake. You could get a carrot cake. Oh my god, I was like, why are they all free? It's because in my save right now, it's night on the town, so everything's free. I just really like this. I think it makes cafes a lot more realistic because what in real life, like what cafe has like 4 pastries that you can order from? Like that's not a very realistic thing. So at least for cafes I've gone to, so I just really like it. And I love that you can get like different kinds of pies, and then they still have the regular sweet treat. Like they have the cannoli still, they have the croissant, like they still have all the regular stuff. They have a scone. It just adds like a bunch of new stuff. And I also like the new ordering menu. If you do go to go, you can get like, you can still get a bunch of this new stuff to go as well. There's 2 other overrides I want to go over that are cafe related while I'm here. One is a cafe art override, so let me get the Americano. Yay, she completed the holiday. So this is the new cafe art that shows up with this override. I got the heart. I just think it's really cute and adds that like little extra touch if your sim is going to get coffee at a cafe. Like having that nice cafe art. Another one I want to show off is this to-go coffee cup mod. So let me get like something to go. Basically, you get this whole new to-go coffee cup. Oh my god, why are people passing out? I think it's so aesthetically pleasing. I think it's so cute. Again, these are just like really small changes, but I think it makes your game so much more aesthetically pleasing and realistic when you have little things like this changed. Like, I love the little warmer on this cup too. I think it's so realistic and I love it. The next one is actually ObaOne. Like, it has more options for the boba counter. Let me see. Let's make sure it works. Also, this is kind of disgusting. There's so much just like food all over the place. I don't know why. But if we come here, we get a bunch of new options that are added with the mod. Also, a big part of it is that it makes it 20 simoleons to buy. They also add chai milk tea, which I really like, and cookies and cream. So the thrift tea flavors that this mod adds are peach, matcha, chai, grapefruit, cookies and cream, taro, honeydew, chocolate, strawberry, cotton candy, mango, and pina colada. So very, very cool. Why are there so many like food items just sitting out over here? That's not like, what is going on? What is going on at Thrifty? The last food related mod that I want to go over is a food textures mod. I'm just gonna order a pizza for it. You can kind of actually see the food textures mod here. It's a university. I've only downloaded the university one, not even the base game one. So it's like these 3 pizzas that came with university have new textures. Let me order one so that we can see it better. Okay, I don't know why she put the pizza on the robotics bench, but as you can see, it just makes the food textures so much more realistic. Honestly, that looks so good. Like, that's making me hungry. That looks amazingly good. I'm going to include a link to a master list of a bunch of them. Again, I've only downloaded so far the overrides for the university foods, but I'm pretty sure you can get a bunch for like the other packs and for base games so that you can make all your textures a lot more realistic and just look so much more appetizing. Next, I want to go over a few tech overrides. The first one, because she has her phone out, you can look at right now. It's a like iPhone override for your phones. It kind of gets rid of that really like clunky one that the Sims have already. It's again very simple, really small change, but I just think it's really aesthetically pleasing to have it. And honestly, like, I just really like the look of it. Even if your Sims are texting or making a call, it's less like chunky, which I really enjoy. The next one is this remote override. So as you can see, this is what the new remote mesh looks like, and it's a lot cleaner than what it usually looks like in game. Let me show you guys what it looks like. So this is what we just saw in game, but this is what the mesh used to look like, just like the in-game mesh. So it's like a really nice replacement. Again, another small one just to make your game look more realistic and more aesthetically pleasing, because what the heck even is this? It's just a brick. I like this so much better, and like you literally only see it for a split second, right? But to me, it's so worth it. Another tech override I added to my game is this controller one. So it changes the in-game controller to the PS5 controller. It's just another one of those things, you know, like it's just a lot more aesthetically pleasing. Like if you look at the before and after, it's just like the difference is crazy. So again, they have a bunch of different color options. Only download one. I currently have the white one, I think, but the pink one is also so cute. Next, I wanted to show you guys the video games I have now. So unfortunately her video gaming skill isn't that high, but I got an override that changes the games that you can play. So I have Fortnite, Overcooked 2, and Sims 4, and I'd probably have more if her video gaming skill was a little bit higher, but right now, like, that's the best we can do. Let's actually see what Fortnite looks like. I've never played with this before. Oh my god, look how realistic it is. It's literally the game. And why is she kind of cracked? Like, she's playing builds and everything. I love that for her. This mod has like 3 different versions. I currently have version 2 because it does have like most of the games that I personally have. Like, I have Fortnite, I have Red Dead Redemption 2, and I have The Sims 4. I have Dead by Daylight as well. Keep in mind, you can only have 1 set at a time, but each set comes with like a whole overhaul of the games, which I think is really, really cool. And it actually like changes up the esport career in university. So your esport esports team is going to be playing Overwatch, Fortnite, or League of Legends, which is really, really cool as well. So again, make sure you only download one of these sets if you do download this mod, but I just think it's like a really nice, simple touch to make your game a little bit more realistic. The next override I want to show you guys is the earbuds override. She ordered them, has them on, and is listening to music, but they don't look like the in-game ones. These are, oh my god, she's going crazy. They basically are like the AirPod Maxes, and it's basically an override for these in-game headphones. So when you download them through the link, you get like a decor version that's in the hat category, and that is base game compatible. But if you want the one that's like the default replacement, that's the override, you need the fitness stuff, because otherwise you don't even have these earbuds. Keep that in mind. But yeah, I really like this. I had ordered the black one, so that's why I have the black one showing up, but I'm pretty sure you can get like white ones or pink ones or like a whole bunch of different ones through the ordering menu on the computer. The next override I want to go over, we can see right here in San Myshuno, is a billboard override. So it basically makes the billboards more realistic and more aesthetically pleasing. You can see like all of these ones over here. This is also a new one. Oh my god. We have the freaking Kardashians here. I love it. It's again just kind of like a simple one to spice up your game a little bit, make it a little bit different, and maybe make the city a little bit more realistic as well. Let me go ahead and make something dirty, because the first thing that I want to do is show you guys my cleaning supply overrides. So the first thing is this sponge. As you can see, it's a simple like black sponge instead of the original one. It goes hand in hand with a spray, so we get both the spray and the sponge over here. So here is the spray that comes with the override, and I love it. It's just, the mesh is so clean. I don't know how people can create things like this, because it's just so pretty and it just looks so clean in game. Actually like a must-have. I got a whole haul that I unfortunately can't show off all of because I don't have the vintage Glamour stuff pack. Basically you get a new lipstick, a new pet leash, a new classic nail file, new blush palette, new pet carrier, mop, a rake and a shovel, lip balm, and an infant toy. So this is all the stuff that comes with this one haul. As you can see, it's all really, really cute. Let me try and at least show the mop. Let's see, I just created a debug puddle. Let's come mop it so I can at least show off one of the items from this set. It just looks like a really, really nice, clean, aesthetic mop. I literally want the vintage Glamour stuff pack just so that I can use these items. Next, I want to show off another home like kitchen item. So I have a cutting board override that basically makes your cutting board less clunky. So this is what my override looks like, but there's a bunch of different options that you can choose from on the download page if you don't particularly like this one, but you still want to change up the look of it. So as you can see, I have version 1. There's also this version, but if we head to the download page, there's also like some bare versions. Also, this is the original one that's in game, by the way. So like that's the change. I just love this new mesh so much. These are all of the new ones. Like you can even get a SpongeBob. I'm crying. But yeah, I was potentially gonna get like one of the ones with the hole in the top, because those are the ones I have. So my next ones are actually laundry overrides, and this house does not have space for laundry, to be completely honest, but I just like put some out here. And the first one is actually a laundry bag override. So here is what it looks like. It makes it a lot smaller and cleaner and more aesthetically pleasing. It also changes what the clothes pile looks like, which is cool. You can see it over here. This is what the pile is gonna look like. It is a little bit more alpha, I'll say, like this mod. So just keep that in mind if you're considering downloading it. But what I think is really cool is that the laundry bag actually changes colors, so you can get pink, white, and light blue. So it's like you have multiple different ones, but just with the one override. So the next one is actually an override for what the laundry, like the folded laundry, looks like. Okay, here you go. So now you can see it's all very minimal. It basically overrides it to change it into nude colors, which, as you guys know by now, that's my jam. I love nude colors. Oh, it's gone already. But yeah, it's really simple. I think it has a few different swatches, and I just think it's a lot cuter and cleaner than the original, because honestly, like in the original one, the colors are a bit too much for me. So this is an overrides review, but I wanted to go over this magazine that's actually functional. As you can see, we have like Cosmopolitan, Vogue, Essence, Allure. Let's get Vogue. Like, just look at the cover of this magazine. I love it so much that you can now have your Sims read a magazine instead of a book. I love it. So this is another must-have in my opinion. And again, this is functional. It's not an override, but I wanted to include this as like an honorary mention in the home category of something I found recently. Last but not least, I want to show off some of the animations override that I found. The first one being one that stops your Sims from picking their ears while they cook. Like, I'm sure you all know how your Sims will poke their finger in their ear while they're cooking, and it's just really gross. Like, don't do that. And so this is an override for that. I guess there's no real way to show it off other than she's not gonna do it. For me, it's a must-have just because it's like, I can't imagine somebody doing that in real life. Like, I just truly cannot. So yeah, for me, it's a must-have, and it's actually going to be linked with a master list of a whole bunch of other cooking mods. If you want to check those out as well, definitely do. And they're like little behavior changes and things like that if you want to check those out. So yeah, that's it. There's nothing much to show off here. Like I said, I guess it's something that's like not gonna happen, so there's no real way to show it to you guys. Next, I want to show you guys a selfie mod I downloaded. I only got the single one, but I know they also have like overrides for poses with multiple people. Oh my god, what is going on up there? Hold up, let me see. Okay, that's better. It's basically overriding the poses that your Sim does while taking a selfie, and I think it's so cute. Like, look at that. She looks gorgeous. And here's another one. The little wink. There's just a couple different poses, but they're all really cute in my opinion, and I just think they're, again, a lot more realistic than the in-game poses, so I really thought it was a must-have. Like, look at this one. Oh my god. This is such a realistic pose. And even this one, like, I'm sure I've taken a picture like this before. So again, just like a very simple mod, but a must-have for me. Next is a mod that changes up the way your Sims dance. As you can see, oh my god, she's getting down. Look at her go. God damn. It just makes the dancing a little bit more fun and a little bit more realistic. Sims tend to do this one really weird dancing animation that so I really like this override mod because it makes the dancing a lot more smooth and a lot more realistic. Like, look at her go. Damn, I didn't know she could move like that. But I will say, like, sometimes the cut between the animations is a little bit choppy. Oh my gosh. He really liked her dancing because we got some Wicked Whims action in here right now, but it's not the time for that. We're not doing a Wicked Whims review, Aiden. Anyways, like I was saying, the cut between the dance animations can look a little bit choppy, so that would be my only complaint for this mod. But again, for me, it's a must-have because of how realistic it makes it look. Straight into the next mod is a taking your shoes off animation. So if you guys remember, like, the original taking your shoes off animation is kind of just like, there's like a cloud around the Sims' feet and that's it. So this overhauls that so that they actually like take their shoes off. It's still very simple. It's not super realistic, but I like it more than that cloud. Your Sim actually like bends down and takes their shoes off, and like I really like that little touch of realism. Last but not least, what I want to show off is the sleeping animation. Let me actually move these pillows because they're in my way. So originally in The Sims 4, they kind of just like sleep either facing each other or facing apart or whatever, but with this override they will sleep cuddled together, and it's really sweet, especially like for couples. For this particular couple, it doesn't make a lot of sense, I will say that. As you can see, it even creates like an interaction with your Sim called cuddle, so you can always click out of it if you want as well. But yeah, that's just like a little override for how your Sims are gonna sleep, and it makes it cuter, it makes it a little bit more realistic, and I really like it. So yeah, like I said, maybe not for this particular couple because there's tea about these two, but for a different, more well-adjusted couple, it's a really cute mod. With that, those are the overrides that I really wanted to share with you guys. I know that was a lot, but as always, all of them are going to be linked down below in the description, so definitely check them out and let me know what you guys think. Please leave any comments down below with your thoughts or ideas or anything. Oh my god, she just gave him a little kiss. See, that's so cute. I love it when you guys comment and I read all of my comments. Also, don't forget to like and subscribe if you haven't already. It really helps the channel and I'd love for you guys to stick around, and I will see you later. Bye guys.